Every year, malaria claims the lives of over 400,000 people worldwide. But how does this disease manage to have such a devastating impact? Predominantly affecting warmer regions, malaria is especially rampant in sub-Saharan Africa, where it disproportionately targets the most vulnerable, children under 5 and pregnant women. These groups are at heightened risk due to weaker immune systems and less access to preventive measures. The disease spreads through the bites of infected female Anopheles mosquitoes, making it a persistent threat. Understanding the carrier of this disease, the malaria mosquito, is the first step in combating its deadly effects. The journey of a malaria mosquito starts long before it ever bites a human. Let's delve into the fascinating, albeit perilous, life cycle of the Anopheles mosquito, the primary vector of malaria. It all begins when a female Anopheles mosquito lays her eggs on the surface of stagnant water. These eggs, often laid in clusters, require still water to thrive, making ponds, marshes, or even puddles left after a rain-ideal nurseries. Within a few days, these eggs hatch into larvae, which are aquatic and must come to the water's surface to breathe. The larvae feed on microorganisms and organic matter in the water. In this stage, they are particularly vulnerable to natural predators like fish and dragonfly nymphs. As they grow, larvae molt several times before transforming into pupae. This stage is a time of transformation, during which they do not eat but instead focus on developing into adult mosquitoes. After a few days as pupae, they emerge from the water as adults, ready to begin their airborne life. The adult female mosquito is the main culprit in the transmission of malaria, seeking out blood meals to nurture her eggs. How exactly does a tiny mosquito bite turn into a life-threatening illness? Let's dive into the sinister journey of malaria transmission. The story begins with an Anopheles mosquito innocuously feeding on a person already battling malaria. During this process, the mosquito picks up the Plasmodium parasite from the infected person's blood. This parasite then undergoes a complex life cycle within the mosquito. When this infected mosquito bites another person, the parasite is injected into the bloodstream, starting a new infection cycle. This makes the mosquito not just a mere insect, but a potent carrier of a deadly disease. The key to understanding malaria is recognizing the role of the Plasmodium parasite. It's this microscopic organism that orchestrates the entire disease process from within the mosquito and then within humans. Breaking the cycle of transmission is key to eradicating malaria. Now that you know how malaria spreads, what can you do to stop it? The fight against malaria is formidable, but not insurmountable. One of the most effective weapons in our arsenal is the humble mosquito net. Treated with insecticides, these nets provide a protective barrier that can drastically reduce malaria transmission. Supporting organizations that distribute these nets and other vital resources is a powerful way to contribute. Awareness is another crucial element. By educating ourselves and others about the symptoms of malaria and the importance of prompt treatment, we can save lives. Prevention efforts also include eliminating standing water where mosquitoes breed and supporting the development of vaccines and treatments. Every action counts in the battle against malaria. Your support can save lives and help eradicate this deadly disease.